When you see a coffin or maybe a casket, you will know that someone has died, and it is the vehicle upon which the person's body or remains will be used to transporting it to Mother Earth. Several cultures around the world, no matter how it seems like, the coffins or the casket synonymous with just death. But here in my country, it's becoming quite different because caskets and coffins are now being used to celebrating and celebrations. And you wonder why? Because young people in my country are now enriching themselves by all means and going out of their ways to making loud statements. This is an example of such. A grand entrance of a celebrant into an event had to be done with or through a casket. And then you are wondering, what was she and even the guest thinking? How does this even for any reason make sense? How does a coffin or casket become a vehicle, become the tool, become what you decide to use to transporting yourself or announcing your arrival into your own event? At another time, a coffin, as you can see here, was being used to transport drinks into another event. What is happening? Drinks, exotic drinks, as it were, to an event. And then I looked at this and said, okay, maybe it's something that I'm not getting. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm archaic. Maybe I'm outdated. Maybe I'm medieval. Maybe I don't have sense. But I'm sure people that have sense will be able to make sense out of this and then tell me what is happening. What is happening to our young people? All right, so that's it, right? Heartbreaking indeed. Very heartbreaking. Our young people in our society now decide to celebrate, entertain, party. And of course, you can never meet people that have earned the right to spending their money legitimately do this. It's only the fraudsters, the scammers that indulge in this. And of course, they say money stolen is as twice sweet, more than money earned. And that's how things like this become the order of the day in our societies, because our people are celebrating stolen or ill-gotten wealth. And this is not me trying to judge anybody, but I'm just saying, isn't this just too much? Isn't this just too much? For God's sake, how does a coffin or casket or whatever now leave its primary responsibility, a primary area of being used for burial, now for celebration? You see the contrast. You see the direct contrast. What people see those days or see in some places and none is what we now see and celebrate. Now being used to transporting people to an event as grand entrance. Now being used to bring drinks. People are not comfortable to use coffins and caskets, play with it, rub with it. I don't know how, but I just feel there's so much that we are doing as a people that calls for urgent sanitization. If our fathers, like I've always said, if our fathers were as disciplined as they are, could give birth to children as us, I wonder what the children that we will give birth to. And if you're a young man, you're a young woman watching me right now, do everything you can to safeguard your generation, your offspring, your children from mixing with this kind of people. The damaging effect and consequence of this kind of engagement is dangerous. We have normalized everything wrong in our society. Everything wrong has been normalized. Normalize prostitution, normalize fraud, normalize crime, normalize drugs, abuse, normalize all sorts. And now we are normalized and we are abnormalizing those that think that this is abnormal. Can imagine. I didn't think it would get to this. We'll see people go to a party and spray money unnecessarily and say, what? No matter how much you benefit from this, what is wrong is wrong. Call a spade a spade. No matter how much you benefit from this, what is wrong is wrong. Call a spade a spade. Never, never. We'll never be party to these kind of things. And it's annoying. Every day it gets worse. From Dorime of drinks and using it to wash wristwatches and phones. Now it has moved to this. We wonder what's going to be next. Maybe very soon dead bodies will be exhumed from the ground and used in some form of celebration, and use them to providing drinks, and people will, and then you think this is okay. We can do better as a people. We can actually. If we realize that what we are doing is wrong, we can do better. And like I said, if you mean well for your children and offspring or your siblings and wards, disconnect them from environment like this, societies like this that make this normal. It's a dangerous trade. Let somebody see this video and learn. I hope we realize the damage we are causing as soon as possible and we fix it. I'll catch you some other time. Bye for now.